What's up, everybody? It's your favorite little lady's favorite nerd, and today we are looking at the Iron Factory Shrike's Feather, which is Slipstream, I believe. This is a very small figure. I'm going to do the size comparison straight away, and then we'll skip it later. There is the original Iron Factory Legends, which were small, and then there is a Hasbro Legends. So she's little by little standards. And unfortunately, that's not our only shortcoming, am I right? But let's talk about her for a bit. This is sent to me by GCI. I suggest you look them up and give them a shot if you haven't bought from them before. And it was actually ordered by Ace, part of the Realm of Collectors. He has a show on YouTube called Figure Banging. Be sure to give that a look as well. And I think that handles introductions. Hope I didn't miss anything. So oftentimes I do. I tend to be a little short-sighted. Accessory-wise, she comes with the two shoulder cannons. They can peg into different ports using that, or peg into different pegs using that. Painted with a silver, overall look good. She also comes with an adapter for the seeker stand. She didn't come with the seeker stand herself, which is a bummer. So you have to like sacrifice one of the seeker stands in order to get this to work. So you can't have them like all lined up, which is, it's a little lackluster. And that's done right here. If you look, I don't know if you guys can see that. There's two ports on both sides of her abdomen. And let's make sure I got this the right way. And then that'll peg in. And let's talk about the figure. So the head is on a ball peg. We got silver on the face and red on the eyes. The expression is cool. It has a lot of character in it. I dig stuff like that. So you get a lot of up. Let me see if I square her up a little bit. So significant up, a good bit down, swivels intact. You can have her have a little confused dog look. You're good to go. Shoulders are also on ball pegs. They get you 90 degrees up, even with the cannons mounted on her arm. And then you have a ball peg elbow. You can also get them around all the way up, so no problem there. The ball peg elbow gets you 90 degrees. Nothing for the wrist, I don't think. Maybe they swivel. It looks like they might. Let me see. I'm not going to force it. But it looks like they peg into the forearm. I'm not sure. They're painted silver. And then we have the torso, which has a significant amount of paint detailing. So we got some fuzz there or something. Some silver, this like aqua tealish green, and then the silver on the chest, and then the black, or the abdomen, and then the black on the abdomen as well. Unfortunately, there's no waist swivel, and that would have really helped her. Maybe if this unpegs. No, it's all one piece. It's just. It's a little unfortunate because she lends, a lot of female characters lend themselves to more articulation in terms of the design of the figure, and this one is no exception to that. It's just, if it just had a cut joint in there with a ball peg, it would have really put this over the top. It's just you know, kind of just I'm not gonna do it. All right, I'm not gonna do it. And then we have T-jointed ball joints for hips, and then they get you almost the full Van Damme. I say we give it to her. And the full Monty, so that's good as well. You get a little bit of a thigh swivel built around that ball peg. No issues there. And then silver on the thighs. The knees are a single hinge to get you just short of 90 degrees, mainly due to the back kibble. And then the lower legs have purple paint, black paint added to them. And then for the feet, we also have an ankle tilt. Get you all the way down. Ankle tilt up, which is nice as well, and then a significant rocker, honestly, because of the way that they're placed. So that's done quite nicely. For the wings, they do flap on ball pegs, and then you have the purple and silver painted on there, and same on the other side, and then there she is from the back. Now there is some stuff going on her back. It's, you know, it's a. Look, I like Legends figures. I just really would have liked her to have a waist swivel, you know, but that might have been too much of a tall order. All right, let's do some transforming. So we're gonna take off these cannons first, extend the back wings on both sides, rotate the wings around on the ball peg, and you'll notice that they peg in to this back plate on both sides. Combiner wars the legs. As you do so, the landing gear flips up in the front, which is pretty cool on both sides. Make sure all your wings are out on the back as well. It's a tight little wing there. And then peg them together. Collapse the feet. Rotate the canopy up. Make sure your back piece is snapped in. Peg the arms into the wings on both sides. peg your guns in to the wing ports on both sides. And we'll clean her up and take a look at her. And there it is in jet mode. And I think it works pretty well. You know, you can see the arms and stuff underneath. I'm not sure if you can turn the head around and hide it. You probably can. Let's see real quick. No, maybe you can't. Maybe if you go down? No. No, you're gonna, seems like to me, I don't want to press too much and put any stress on this thing, but it seems like to me that you gotta have the face, and it's like they shortchanged you there, to be honest. They just shortchanged you. So, I think it works fairly well. Looks the part. Cool little fun little transformation. I like how, you know, you move the Combiner Wars legs in and then it pops out the landing gear and stuff. That's pretty cool. You got a little landing gear here in the front. You got some paint accents on the cockpit and then the little silver details along there and along the wings, like the purple and silver along those wings. Like, I think they gave it what they had for the most part. You know, I don't have any complaints about this. Let's make sure these guns, while we're here, we'll just make sure that they... Oh yeah, they put it in there. But then you don't have a third gun, which is a bit of a bummer. And like, you know, but I guess you don't want them to raise the stakes too high. Final thoughts wise, I do have a couple complaints. Number one, it would have been nice to have included a stand to go with the adapter. You know, it's a little figure, so to speak, so it would have been nice to have the stand. It would have just felt like a more complete purchase. Also, like they just should have put a waist swivel in. They really should have, and it just would have made it as a much better working action figure. I mean, why would they stoop so low? You know what I mean? Plenty of positives though. The rest of the articulation is great. There's tons of painted detail all over this thing. It really presents well in that regard. Fun little transformation with some interesting moving pieces involved in a fun action figure. So I definitely recommend it. And, you know, it is smaller than your normal Legends. But to be honest, you know what it has in common with most Legends? Very little. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Take care.